Hey, what's up, Six family? Welcome back to another life vlog. Okay, now this life vlog is not going to be, a typical vlog. It won't be something with my wife, who's pregnant. If you guys don't know, my wife is pregnant. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe because I got a lot of cool stuff to show you guys. And you know what? This might help someone, kickstart or try to get into YouTube or full-time social media.
You've brought the best memories ever, no denying it. Nah, everybody knows I'm the luckiest.
Just a little bit about myself, guys. My wife is pregnant, first child. We did have a lot of issues or problems trying to get pregnant, but that is all past us now, and now we're having our first kid. We have two dogs right now, Storm and Winter. Storm's at my mom's house, charcoal lab. Winter is a white lab. Come say hi, Winnie, come outside. Okay, this is Winter. Winnie, sit down. Sit down. Give me a shake. Wow, you're such a good girl. I want to talk about my journey, becoming a full-time YouTuber, for full-time social media or whatever. If you guys are here thinking that every video is going to be about social media and how to get followers, and it's not. I'm going to be doing a lot of life stuff with my wife that's pregnant. I actually have a video done that I'm uploading on this channel in a day or two after this video, letting my wife control me for 24 hours. And it's, you know what? Let's play the trailer right now.
Wash the dishes. You left them all in the sink.
Really?
Comb your hair.
Are you serious?
Lick the steering wheel, please.
If you guys want to stick around for that video, go for it. Make sure you subscribe and turn your notifications on because I'm going to post it in that video. Let me tell you, I did not enjoy filming because I got screwed pretty damn hard. Full-time YouTube, guys. It's one thing that I'm very proud of. I pretty much get to work for myself. I make my own schedule, which I gotta admit, I've been slacking. I haven't been doing much work. You get to make your own store, sell merchandise. You get to learn a lot. A lot of people use third-party companies to produce and ship out their products. Not me. I actually do everything myself from my house. I source everything. I make everything custom. I deal with all the logistics. I deal literally with everything. So if you have any questions on that, which reminds me, if you have questions about anything in this video, because this video is not scripted, it's just a kind of like random spontaneous video. If you have any questions about anything to do with social media, any tips that you want me to give you, I might make a second video that's more organized. If I get questions, make sure you comment down below because I'll be reading them. And I honestly, I hope that anything I do or say today kind of inspires you to maybe try to do something different. Don't take this as bragging, guys, but I'm just proud of it, man. I got a $100,000 car, Canadian, because I'm Canadian. Yeah, I know, USA, you know what I mean? But, $100,000 paid off first day. My first car was a V6 Camaro, paid off first day. This bike right here, I don't even know where my bikes are. But I do have a main channel, Simple for Honda. You might know me from there. I make motorcycle videos. But this bike, I bought it in 2016. I upgraded from Tina's bike, which is unavailable right now. I mean, it is available, and I might write it later on my main channel, but that bike, it was my second bike because I started on a CBR 250 and I upgraded to the 600, but since I bought the 1000, Tina was riding the 600 with me, and now she's pregnant, so she can't ride, and obviously riding pregnant is not the best idea. Speaking of merchandise and all that stuff, guys, all of this has to be cleaned out because I literally sold out of my motorcycle backpacks. I've been selling backpacks for over a year now. I moved over, I'm not gonna say the specific number, I've moved thousands of backpacks, and you guys are the ones that are buying it, and I love you very much. So these are the backpacks right here. It's a motorcycle backpack like my popular shirts. If you can read this, please back the bleep up. Obviously, when you're riding, there's a car behind you. They read it, and they're like, oh, damn, you're right. You're on a motorcycle. You're right. And then they're just backing up and stuff. So I did make a mistake. I thought I was sold out of the backpacks, and I told everybody I was sold out, so I don't think it'd be fair to put it back on the website. I did leave 2 extra boxes there for just giveaways and just extra stuff if I ever need a backup backpack. But I didn't realize I have 2 more boxes over here. So I kind of missed that. So I guess I have 4 boxes of backpacks that I can't sell because I will feel guilty if I sell you guys BTFU backpacks. It's crazy to think, guys, that I started from stickers, literally just stickers, not knowing what I was doing, shipping them with just stamps, licking them and putting them on an envelope and stuff. And now I'm literally a huge bit, not huge, but like a big enough business for me to freaking just do crazy stuff like backpacks. Nobody in the motorcycle industry has done backpacks. Nobody's done license plate frames. Let me show you the frame as well. Which way am I gonna go? Let's just go this way. Right now, guys, I'm just giving you a little bit of a about me kind of thing, but this is the frame. If you can read this back to bleep up. Everything's on simple4honda.com, but all of this was made possible because I grinded, okay? Now, a lot of you, how did you become a full-time YouTuber? When I started doing YouTube in 2013, guys, my biggest thing was I wanted to do it because I wanted to do it. A lot of people message me and they're like, yo, I want to make money. How do I start a YouTube channel? That is not the way to go about it, okay? Money will ruin your content. Money first and content last is not gonna work. Obviously, once you're developing and have an established business or a channel, it is not a bad idea to go from, you know, a YouTube channel that's about content to a business that's about content. Obviously, you gotta make money. So once it's full time, it's okay to, you know, make business decisions and sacrifice a little bit of time for videos and stuff like that. But in 2013, I pretty much started out, I really got into a specific niche, and that was motorcycles, okay? Back then in 2013, there wasn't a lot of people making motorcycle videos. Nowadays, if you look, everyone is trying to make motorcycle vlogs, motorcycle videos, and it's just not as easy anymore. So one of the I guess tips that I can give you guys is, if you want to do something in a specific area, research it and see if a lot of people are doing it. If not a lot of people are doing it and you're hesitating about it, do it, okay? If motovlogging was as big as it was in 2013, it would be, I'm not gonna say easy, but a lot easier for you to start and just get your channel out there and kind of get bigger and bigger. The first 5, the first 10, the first 30 subscribers, the first 100, 2,000, 5,000 subs might be hard, okay? But the more you do, the more you're out there and the more people find you, which is pretty much the snowball effect, aka you post a video, then you post 10, then you have 100, then you have 500 videos on your channel, and all of a sudden more and more people are seeing it every day, and you start growing faster and faster. So that's pretty much how it worked for me. Obviously, you have to have some viral videos and stuff like that, regardless if the video was pre-planned or if it was a random by accident viral video. Like for me personally, for moto vlogs, guys, when you're riding a bike, you can't really, you know, stop and be like, yo, pull over, cut me off, and like, we'll argue. Like, I mean, I guess you could do it, but it never crossed my mind. And honestly, I never thought people faked videos. Like the whole prank thing. A lot of people faked pranks, and a lot of people still fake pranks. A lot of people fake a lot of videos. And unfortunately, it works because there's a lot of clueless people that don't know the difference between a real and a fake video. But I can proudly say, guys, all my motor vlogs are real. Whenever I argue with somebody or go get into a confrontation, it's not set up. But yeah, I pretty much snowballed, guys, and I started getting bigger and bigger. And all of a sudden, I'm like, you know what? It's time to make some more merch. So I decided to make a motorcycle shirt design. Now, that design was strictly to fund my travel expenses to go see Motornosity in Texas. If y'all know Motornosity, he's also a moto vlogger. Shout out to him, he's also a dad. You know, I made my 600 bucks, 800 bucks. I paid some stuff out of my pocket to go and see Motornosity, do a little meetup there. And that shirt was also a niche specific shirt strictly for motorcycles. And I got lucky because it was an accidental, like, popular shirt. I thought it was gonna be a one-time thing. And all of a sudden, more people are buying it, and more people are buying it, right? So I'm like, oh damn, it really works. So all of a sudden, so now these shirts are doing really well, okay? I'm taking advantage of it. I'm posting people's merch that they send me, the photos that they buy and they wear it and they send me it. I post it on Instagram. All of a sudden, people want features. That's another thing you can do, okay? If you have merch and if you actually sell merch, offer to feature people on your social medias, on your YouTube channel, and people want that. So, you know, people want to be shouted out. So that's another thing you can do, and I think that's another reason how my shirts got so popular, is because people actually wanted to be featured on my Instagram, and I started posting literally freaking, I made collages of 9 pictures in one Instagram post of just people wearing my shirts, and it really worked. So that's a way to sell merch, I guess. Keep in mind, guys, again, this video is not specifically on how to become a YouTuber. It's just literally a video I wanted to do to kind of talk on my personal behalf of what I do and stuff like that. So if I'm rambling, I'm sorry, but this is just my business, what I've done and what has worked for me and stuff like that. So anyways, the shirts took off, the shirts are doing well. Like, I may have the dates messed up, like a year before this, a year before that. All of a sudden, I'm making a decent amount of money off these shirts. And I'm still working, I'm working full-time at a security job. Right? The job is complete crap, but You know, and I'm kind of making money. I still remember my first paycheck of like $10 from YouTube, and I was like, yo, you can make money off of YouTube? This is insane. I didn't know that. And at that time, it was a hobby, and I was like, yo, okay, some extra gas money, extra this. And all of a sudden, you know, I start posting more, and my content gets shared, and all these like car pages and motorcycle pages are sharing my road rages and all that stuff. All of a sudden, it's $100. $500, $200, and you get paid. And back then there was networks, and networks are pretty much a scam, so don't go with a network. I've probably lost over $30,000 to $100,000 because networks take a cut, and I started on like a 40% cut, and networks literally took 40% of my money. So, and they did nothing. So it's unfortunate, but now networks aren't a thing anymore. So whatever, money lost is money lost. Fast forward a little bit, guys. I'm making moves. I'm literally going to work full time. So I worked 4 to 12, 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. So I worked pretty much an afternoon shift. And what my schedule was pretty much, I get up in the morning, 8, 9, 10 a.m. I get on my bike. I ride until like 2 a.m. or 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. Get ready for work, go to work, come back home, edit the video, get it ready to upload for the next day. Go to bed and do the same thing over and over and over and over again. And honestly, I think I put in like 16 to 18 hour days every single day for, I don't even know how long. I honestly feel like it was months and months and months. And honestly, when people say work hard and it'll get you somewhere, that's exactly what they mean. You can't expect to not do anything, and and have it pay off, guys. Hard work is considered hard work, and it's called hard work for a reason. I must admit, you know, it got easier as you got bigger, because now you have a fan base. Now you have a solid, you know, fan base to stand behind or stand in front of, because they're down to support you no matter what. All right, guys, I can't stand in the garage all day. Another thing you should be doing, and I got this from Gary Vee, and I literally, after 5 or 6 years of doing YouTube, I just learned this year. If YouTube, for example, your main platform is YouTube, right? It could be anything, but your main platform is YouTube. You're putting 110% into YouTube. There's other social media platforms you should be using. Always use 10 to 20% of your energy and focus on other social media platforms. The reason being, you know, you have the content on YouTube, but if YouTube slows down like it has, the algorithm changes every single freaking year, it feels like. If you're putting 10 to 20% into every other social media, when YouTube kind of screws you, or something's not working out for YouTube, meanwhile you figure that out, you already have kickstarted all your other social medias, okay? And for that reason, I thank Gary Vee, because I actually was able to grab and hold on to a really good sponsorship, and that sponsorship is with Bang Energy, energy drink company, guys. As you can tell, I have a bunch of Bang here, some water, and some more Bang here. And let me tell you guys, that kind of work, just to 10 to 20%, it actually does help, because now it helps us with bills, it helps us with everything, and it wouldn't have happened if I didn't put a little bit of effort into my other social medias. And when you do that, you obviously gain followers, you gain impressions, engagement, views, and all that translates into brand deals and sponsorships, guys. So make sure you use every single platform. Certain platforms have certain formats that you have to follow, and there's certain things that might work for one platform that don't work for the other. So obviously you guys have to decide what works and what doesn't. Teespring has been pretty much screwing me for the past 3 or 4 years. The money that I used to make on Teespring is 3 times as low now. I wouldn't recommend Teespring. The profits are really bad. So now, because I work for myself and I've been able to, save up some money, my next business venture, or not business venture, but my next step in this business is to actually buy my own shirt printing machine, or whatever you want to call it, a heat press, all the specifics I'm not going to get into, because I haven't researched too much about it. But I'm going to be making my own shirts. So now on 644honda.com, you can literally go to my website and buy a shirt, instead of having to go to a different website, buy that shirt, and go to my website, buy a different merch, and you got to pay shipping twice, pretty much. So that's that. This video really turned out more about me than YouTube, but this is how I became a full-time YouTuber with brand deals and sponsorships. Another sponsorship, guys, I was able to get was a Voss Helmet sponsorship. Voss Helmet sponsored us. They've been really good to us, so that's a really cool thing. We actually got sponsored about 1.5 years ago or 2 years ago. We were killing it, man. We had a really hot hot couple of months when Tina first started riding with me on the 600. We blew up. We were literally getting 100,000 views in the first hour. It was insane. But obviously algorithms changed and now it reset. So now I'm figuring all the 6 foot for Honda stuff out. But obviously everything's perfect. Everything's good. Another tip I have for you guys that I have learned on my own: do not, and I repeat, do not get discouraged with numbers. Guys, I used to get so depressed and I used to really get demotivated when I looked at numbers and they weren't what they used to be, man. I literally couldn't sleep at night. And when this turns into your full-time job and you see those numbers, it really kills you on the inside. And people that don't do this full-time, or like even Tina, I feel, she obviously has a 9 to 5. She works at a bank, and I don't think she will ever understand what the hell my brain was going through, what I was going through, what I was thinking, and all that stuff, man. It really killed me inside, and to this day, I still trying to get over like certain things that people that have pretty much full-time jobs that have, you know, that pretty much do like a 9 to 5 with no disrespect, because 9 to 5s are, there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm just saying, it really messed with my head. One thing that I didn't do, and I'm curious that if I did, how would I have turned out if I would have been any bigger than I am right now, is trends, following trends. On my main channel, I literally never follow trends. I did my own thing the entire time. What's a trend? Trends is pretty much a popular video that comes out, it goes viral, everybody repeats that video in their own way, pretty much. So like the 24-hour challenge, which I'm gonna post like tomorrow or after tomorrow, of Tina controlling me, that's a trend, and I'm gonna be posting that. But I literally never did trends, and that wasn't a thing that I was doing. And not to mention, it's on a motorcycle channel, it's really hard to kind of add trends and do very trendy videos because you're on a motorcycle. What are you gonna do? You know, it's, I don't know. To me, it was kind of weird, and it wasn't my thing. So I never did it on my motovlog channel. I may have had like a Fortnite video there when it blew up, but that's pretty much it. And obviously, once you start working with, you know, on brand deals and stuff, and you start knowing your worth. So now, pretty much, when a company hits me up and asks for promotion, on a Instagram level of where I'm at and YouTube and all that stuff, guys, you should never accept just free stuff. It's just not, Winnie, what do you want? What I'm trying to say is, know your worth. Win-win, that's your foot. I don't want it right now. Know your worth. It is okay to ask for know your worth, guys. It's okay. I'm out of focus. It's okay to ask for money. And as a business, obviously, once you go full-time, it is a business. I don't care what anybody says. YouTube is a business. It's okay to ask for money. It's up to you to figure out how much you're worth for how much you're pulling and stuff like that. I still remember when I told Tina I wanted to go full-time YouTube. No, I wanted to go part-time YouTube. And she literally was so scared. And at that time, I was probably making like 10 grand a month. And she was so scared of me going full-time YouTube. And that was when my shirts were blowing up. I was getting good money from ad revenue from YouTube and stuff like that. And that's when like the V6 Camaro was like a thought and stuff like that. But I ended up convincing her that was a good idea. I went part-time at my job. I worked like 3 days, and I did that for I think a couple of months. And then I told Tina I want to go full-time. And I think she pretty much like pooped her pants at that moment when I said that. But I ended up going, obviously, on call. I ended up going on call at my security job. They just never called me for shifts anymore because I always said no. And I ended up doing it full time. And then from full time, I went from like wherever I was there now. Man, it was insane. And just a reminder, guys, when you start blowing up, make sure you take advantage of every single time when you just see a skyrocket in views on your channels and engagement and stuff like that. Because once you blow up, one thing I regret doing or not doing is when we blew up and we're getting like 600 to a million views every video, and I'm sure it'll happen again. It just depends on, you know, certain things. I did not plug any merch. I didn't do any brand deals, and I probably missed out on $50,000 to $100,000 just in merch and brand deals because it just didn't click, man. I just didn't do anything about those views. So make sure you take advantage of the views because that's something you really got to do. Anyways, guys, you need to grind a lot for YouTube and to be a social media influencer, I guess. Me doing this and being able to make what I made and keep making it and all that stuff, and you guys supporting me and stuff like that, I really appreciate it, because without you guys, we wouldn't have had this house. We probably would be renting. Our wedding would have been complete caca. Okay, we had a pretty decent wedding. Right now we're actually looking at buying a house in California as a second home. I'm currently working on the backpacks, the 2.0 model. If you guys are interested, 644honda.com. Subscribe to the mailing list because I have some crazy merch ideas coming out. This dog tag right here, guys, you can probably see the VI on it. I ordered just a few. It'll be a limited drop. It may not be a limited drop. I haven't decided yet, but if you want to cop one, they're not available yet, but 644honda.com will have them. They're stainless steel black dog tags with my VI, which is a 6, resembles my channel and stuff, and my alias online. The motorcycle backpacks are coming. It's going to be an insane model. You guys are gonna love it. A lot of behind the scenes stuff. If you guys like this behind the scenes stuff of my business, of what I do, if you have specific ideas or topics, let me know, because I think I would enjoy answering some questions. And I guess I'll see you guys later. I'm sorry I didn't do much in this video, but it was more of a hello, this is what I do and this is what I did to get here, and I love you, and goodbye.